What's happening, Champ here. Earlier we went through the new trailer and they posted some new stuff on the website, so we're just gonna take a quick look at the new stuff, and as you can see, things are different already. Let's take a quick look here. Your adventure takes place in the Paldea region, a land of vast open spaces dotted with lakes, towering peaks, wastelands, and perilous mountain ranges. Along the way, all sorts of trainers will be adventuring and honoring their skills with Pokemon battles. You can find lots of people and Pokemon living together in a variety of locations, ranging from a farming village with bountiful harvests to a port town with a bustling marketplace. There are also Pokemon living in treetops, rivers, and all sorts of other locations in the wilderness, and they're all just waiting to meet you. So this here looks like the map. It's very reminiscent of the Sinnoh region. If you can look here, it's like you got the big mountain here in the middle, kind of a thing, and just everything surrounds it with different types of area down here. It's like kind of like a, where was here? This was like a, over here was like the swamp area or something, wasn't there? There's probably the big bustling marketplace city. Got some farmlands over here. It looks pretty cool. I hope it's actually sizable and not too small, so you can really cruise around. And unlike Arceus, where it was a little bit open world, kind of like what would you call it? Instance open world, where it was segmented, but you could still fly around, but you had to like load the place. I hope that you can actually like go from here to here without any issues, without loading in. That would be pretty much a good thing, really good thing. So we see here a couple of photos here, not too bad. And then the arrival, the returning of the Rotom phone. So it's definitely within the era of Galar, if we have the Rotom phone. As a must-have for traveling in the Paldea region, the Rotom phone has several apps and features that will come in handy during your travels. Oh, adventures. This time the Pokedex will be loaded on the Rotom phone as an app, like in Galar, right? Sword and Shield. Your map will also be an app on your Rotom phone. You'll be able to see the map of the entire Paldea region on the map. Or the app will naturally show your current location. It'll also see all kinds of information, nearby towns, Pokemon centers, wild Pokemon. Oh, that's not too bad. Kind of like, it's pretty much like Sword and Shield. You do see this one right here. A little bit of a simple type of map. Not too crazy looking. But again, you don't really need your map to be very detailed. The mainstay of Pokemon trainers, the Outdoor Pokemon Center. That's what it is. Adventuring in the vast Paldea region won't be a walk in the park. In order to battle Pokemon trainers and catch wild Pokemon, you will need to rest your Pokemon and get Pokeballs to catch more Pokemon. To support Pokemon trainers, there are many outdoor Pokemon centers scattered about Paldea. Trainers can easily find Pokemon centers even from far away. Pokemon centers light up at night, and each of them has a Pokeball sign on the roof. I guess there isn't a weather system in here, unlike in Sword and Shield with the wild area. You know, to have them just standing outside. Maybe there's not going to be a weather system, just because they look like they're really, they're just really chilling, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of a shame. I really liked the weather system, and just having that out there. Even if like, if you go up here, you know, you got the snowy mountain stuff. Sure, like you probably won't have rain coming over here, but if you're like down here or somewhere right here, you could just get some rain. You know, nothing too crazy. I thought that would be, I really like that. Depending on the version of the game, you'll have Pokemon that differ. Several differences between Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and one such difference is the species of Pokemon that appear. For example, Larvitar and Stonjourner appear in Pokemon Scarlet. Bagon and Eskew will appear in Pokemon Violet. They're available to play in the following languages. Right there, beautiful. So they do, as usual, have the version exclusives, and these are just two of the few that they're gonna have version exclusives. New forms discovered for the legendary Pokemon Corridon and Miraidon. Again, I just really don't feel like they're legendaries anymore if you're gonna be doing that, really. During your adventure, you'll meet a legendary Pokemon, either Corridon or Miraidon, and it will join you on your journey. Corridon and Miraidon are full of mystery and are said to have power that far surpasses that of other Pokemon. It seems Corridon and Miraidon have even more forms than those we've already discovered. These Pokemon are capable of changing their forms to better suit what they're doing or what terrain they're traveling over. Ride these legendary Pokemon to embark on an unrestricted adventure. Ride your legendary Pokemon to traverse the expansive Paldea region and explore every nook and cranny together. Sprint through plains and deserts, move across water, scale cliffs, cross hills, and glide off peaks. Enjoy a fresh and liberating adventure that only an open world can provide. Meet a variety of people and Pokemon alongside your legendary Pokemon, and seek out the mysteries that await you in Paldea. Sprinting build? Traveling through Paldea on foot can be quite the hassle. If you learn how to ride sprinting build Corridon or drive mode Miraidon, you'll be able to traverse the expansive Paldea region more freely at full speed. Sprinting build Corridon may look like a motorcycle, but it uses its powerful legs to run on all fours. Drive mode generates energy in its tail and throat, which transforms into wheel-like rings. Wheel-like, so none of them really are wheels, but yeah, that's still pretty interesting. And then you have the swimming build. Yeah, don't really need to look too much into that. The Corridon floats by making its throat into a flotation device. Propel by spreading membrane between its toes. Miraidon, rotating its rings, uses jet engines. Yeah. Gliding. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be flying, it's just gliding. Corridon unravels the twisted tendrils on its head, forming wings. And then antennae on Miraidon's head extend and spread a membrane of energy to glide through the skies. Now, honestly, these are cool. These are pretty cool. But, you know, just being able to do this with a legendary, you gotta be, this has to be done like probably mid to late game. Because they're legendary. Getting them early game, I just really feel like that would kind of, I don't know, just takes out the legendary out of it, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But it is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Now since they revealed some new Pokemon, we're gonna dive into that. Did they reveal any more info? Nope. Okay, just the new Pokemon. The one that was getting ready to battle, we have probably Titan, which is a Terra Whale Pokemon. Ice type. Ability with thick fat and slush rush. Slush rush. Interesting. Strong muscles and thick blubber. Titan needs to have tough muscles to be able to support their immense bodies, and physical attacks using the bodies have incredible power. They also migrate around the snowy regions, protected by a thick layer of subcutaneous fat. The horn on the upper jaw freezes the surroundings. As the Titan has 5 hard horns, among them, the horn in the upper jaw is able to gather ice energy, making the surrounding temperature extremely low and freezing the area around the Pokemon. No, it looks pretty cool, but ice type only? Kinda meh, honestly. I mean, this could also be a first evolution, and the Pokemon it evolves into could give itself another typing to it, which would definitely make it better, but the look of it is, it's not too bad. Definitely its mouth, it just really goes up like that and around, which is pretty interesting. But not too bad if you are a lover of ice type or even a whale. There you go. And then Fido. Oh my gosh. Yeah, fairy type. Kind of figured with that. Ability Own Tempo. This Pokemon has a moist, smooth feeling to it. Fido's moist, smooth skin has elastic qualities and is both firm and soft at the same time. When these Pokemon become excited, they intimidate their opponents by puffing up their bodies to appear bigger. Its breath contains useful yeast. Fido ferments things in its vicinity through the yeast in its breath. Said yeast is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. Dang, I'm getting one. Fido is definitely becoming part of my first team for sure. I really like it. You know, it fits with Alcremie and Slurpuff in them. So, yeah, it's not too bad. I wonder what his evolution's gonna be. Fido? And then what? And then we got the Paldean Wooper. Yeah, it's the one that we saw I mean, it took a quick look at it and then it got sidetracked to other things, but I thought it just looked the same, but it was just brown. But apparently, it is a little bit different. But right now, in this one, it is a poison fish Pokemon, going to be poison ground. Poison ground? That's not too bad. There's going to be some issues with it, but it does have its strength over some. Poison point, absorb water, or water absorb its ability. They live on the land and cover their bodies with a poisonous film. In ancient times, Wooper lived underwater in the Paldea region, but it seems after losing in a struggle for territory, they began living in bogs on land. To keep from drying out while living on land, they began to cover their bodies with a poisonous film. Powerful poisonous liquid emits from their tough gills. These Wooper's gills have hardened thanks to living on land for so long. Their bodies are heavy and they move slowly. Oh. But they can protect themselves by shooting powerful poisonous liquid from their gills. You may see poison Pokemon in areas where these Wooper will live. Very interesting. I mean, it still has its cute Wooper look to it, for sure. I mean, let's make a little bit of a comparison here. Look at that, they got things set up already. Ha! Look at that, it's all set up already. Alright, so you'll see the Wooper here, and then that little Wooper. He is a Jotonian? Is it Jotonian Wooper? And then we got the Paldean Wooper. Couple of changes. The gills are changed differently, and just the design on the front, and that's about it. Just colors, but everything else is not too bad. Still a cute little guy that you love. I also noticed this. Can I open this up? I need to open this up. So there was an issue I noticed with with Woopers back in the older games. The mouth always looked like it was just plastered on. It was just a sticker. Like if you see in BDSP, when you see a Wooper open its mouth, even in I would like to say Pokemon Snap as well, but it just looked like it was caked on, you know. But here, it looks like they finally put some depth into it. So that actually makes me happy right there. Because I just really didn't like it how there was some Pokemon that actually had a mouth and some really didn't have a mouth, and just kind of sucked. That's pretty much it for all the Pokemon, all the new Pokemon. Of course, Lechonk is definitely my go-to. Lechonk and Fido are probably going to be my go-to for sure. Lechonk because normal type for sure. We have some new characters that were shown. Penny, what the heck you got going on there, Penny? We're gonna go start with Arvin. Upperclassman at the academy. He's good at cooking and is researching healthy recipes that can help Pokemon feel better. Oh, that's nice of you. He'll be asking you to help him out since he isn't good at Pokemon battles. Fair enough. I like him already. We got Clavel. Clavel acts as the director of the academy, and since you're a new student, he will teach you many things about your school. He can be strict, but he can also be kind. He seems to be a friend of Professor Sada and Professor Turo. So I wonder if they'll mention that they're going to be within the same game together. But here you can see that if you're playing Scarlet, he's going to have the Scarlet color, Violet color. And here we have Grusha. Grusha used to be a powerful snowboarder, but he is now the gym leader of the Glaciado gym full-time. There we go, we got gyms, okay. I'm happy. But ice-type gym, okay? Alright. He's an ice-type specialist who has Titan as his partner. He is usually cool-headed, but when battles get heated, he starts showing the emotions he usually keeps pushed down. So looking at this, it definitely looks like gym battles are outside. And literally looking at everything, how the Pokemon centers are outside, and like everything just feels like open. Just, you know, it just fits the theme. Everything's open world. And here we have Jacques. I think Jacques. Mr. Jacques is your homeroom teacher, and he teaches biology. He is very knowledgeable about Pokemon biology, and is the developer of the Pokedex app for the Rotom phone. Oh, really? He is? Interesting. He has a slightly airheaded side to him, and he sometimes loses himself in his research. Fair enough, very understandable. Well, this is nice. A lot of characters. I like seeing a lot of characters in games. just really makes it more dynamic. Penny is the latest one. Same grade as you, she is has a bit of a shy personality, and for some reason she doesn't seem to come to the academy very often. She is especially fond of her fluffy Eevee bag, and always has it on her back. I like it. I want it. Where did you get one? So I can have one. Jeez, hold on here. We got a lot more. Fight alongside friends with the time limit and Terra raid battles. Okay, so this kind of like Dynamaxing then. Let's look more into this. Terra raid battles are a completely new battle format for which you team up with 3 other trainers. 3, not... oh yeah, 3 equals 4. In order to take on a terrestrialized wild Pokemon within a time limit and Terra raid battles. You can attack without waiting for other trainers without waiting for other trainers' turns, so it's important that you cooperate with your fellow trainers at a quick pace. Interesting. It's not really a turn-based for this one now. Well, for raid battles. The Pokemon that will appear in Terra raid battles are fierce, but you can join forces with other players to prove victorious. You'll be able to attempt a Terra raid battle by touching shining crystals. The colors of these crystals correspond to the Terra type of the Terra Pokemon you'll encounter. They almost look like gemstones. Additionally, a sparkling pillar of light will be shooting into the sky above any of these crystals, making them easy to spot at a distance. And you'll see here, I wonder if I can... this is a Terra raid battle. A little card you can challenge as a group, alone. And you'll see the usual 3-star. That could be assuming they're IVs, just like in Sword and Shield with max raids. Defeat within the time limit. So you have to like really go and try to strategize as quick as you can. You got a Marrow here. Ooh, Steel type. But yeah, okay. Challenge Terra Pokemon. This battle system has a time limit and allows you to continue while attacking seamlessly without having to wait for trainers to choose their actions. Take on these battles by coordinating with your teammates and by increasing the stats of the Pokemon on your side or healing them. Oh, I could play healer. Note a paid Nintendo membership is required. Yep, sure. Pokemon that appear in Terra raid battles may have Terra type that differs from the usual type or types. Let's take a look at these photos here. Let's see what we got here. So we got, okay, we got Gardevoir. Gardevoir has a Terra type. Very nice. I like. Gardevoir is one of my favorites. Let's continue on here. See, we got Hydreigon in here. We have Hatterene. We have who is that again? You got Serena here. Serena. Yep, this nerd, Pelipper nerd. But yeah, very interesting. A lot more Pokemon for sure. Expand your options in co-op. Play by cheering. There are 3 kinds of cheers you can use. Okay, let's read this first. They'll benefit all the allied Pokemon on your side. The 3 effects are boosting attack and special attack, boosting defense and special defense, and healing. Anybody can use these cheers, allowing you to play cooperatively, even if your Pokemon hasn't learned any moves to support other Pokemon. Cooperation is key to the raid battles. Lead your side to victory by cheering. You can cheer instead of using a Pokemon move. So, if you say like you have the Hatterene and she doesn't have any healing and you know, like in all your Pokemon, everybody's Pokemon is low. You can literally just like say, hey, let me just shout a couple words and heal everybody. A total of 3 times though. Okay, so that's interesting. Catch defeated Terra Pokemon. Managing to defeat the Terra Pokemon within time limit will undo the Pokemon's transformation, giving you a chance to try catch it by throwing Pokeballs. Victories can reward you with many useful items too. So it undoes their transformation and gives us the chance to catch it. Maybe I'm trying to think ahead too much, but can we actually use them? You'll be able to search for allies to join your Terra raid battles. You can join someone else who's searching. Same thing as Sword and Shield, blah blah blah. Okay, oldest school in the Paldea region. At Naranja Academy and Uva Academy, you can meet new people, new Pokemon, and a new you. In the center of Paldea sits the largest city in the region, Mesagoza, right? Mesagoza. It is here that you'll find a school boasting a history that a few other schools do, where people from all sorts of regions come to hone their skills against each other, be it through academics or Pokemon battles. That's cool, I like that. Age is not an issue in enrollment here, so a wide range of age groups from children to adults take the same classes, which mostly relate to Pokemon. It seems there are a few classes that you can take with Pokemon too. In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, The name of the school, its emblems, uniforms, and other details differ depending on which game version you're playing. Set out from school for a grand adventure. Special independent study project, the treasure hunt. As the main character, you'll be enrolling at the academy. Of course, you will not be alone at this school. You'll also have friends that can sharpen your skills against, like Nemona, Arvin, and Penny, in addition to unique teachers who will teach you what they know about battling, Pokemon biology, and more. This academy is also where Director Clavel will give you and your friends an independent study assignment, the treasure hunt. Where will you go? Where will you meet? What will you accomplish? Embark on a journey across Paldea to gain new experiences, meet new people, and find your very own treasure. So it looks like one of the events you can do is treasure hunt, other than just doing the Terra raid battles. Terra raid battles is probably like a field thing, you know, when you go out, and then for the academy you have the treasure hunt. I'm actually interested in, like, when they keep talking about like learning about battling biology and stuff. I hope that you can actually like take these classes and they can like actually introduce it to you, you know. Maybe you'll learn something you don't know, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems thanks to the Terrestrial phenomenon. Here is the new phenomenon, the Terrestrial. What is the Terrestrial Pokemon, or Pokemon phenomenon? This phenomenon is found only in the Paldea region that makes Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems. When a Pokemon terrestrializes, a Terra Jewel appears above the Pokemon's head like a crown, and the Pokemon's body glistens like a cut gemstone. It's said that the terrestrial energy that seeps from the ground of the Paldea region is involved in the phenomenon. Many details remain unclear, but Professor Seda and Professor Turo are researching this mystery. So, same thing as everything else. The phenomenon comes from the ground. You have the Galar region, the Z crystals and all that. You know, it's basic phenomenon, story, lore. I don't know about the crowns on their heads and whatnot, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, at least they're different though. Look at this. The Terra Jewel and the luster on the Pokemon's body differ from depending on the type. All Pokemon that call the Paldea region home can terrestrialize. Oh, really? Oh, wait a minute. It's pretty basic then. Because if you look up here, this Eevee has literally like a diamond ring. Persian in the trailer had the same thing. So it literally just, it's all types. So if they're a grass type, they're gonna have that. If they're a fire type, they're gonna have that. So on and so forth. I wonder what happened with the dual types. Oh, that'd be interesting. Master Terrestrializing. Dominate Pokemon battles. Terrestrializing holds the key to victory or defeat in battles in the Paldea region. All Pokemon in Paldea can terrestrialize and gain special power. First, each Pokemon has a Terra type. A Pokemon's Terra type is inactive until the Pokemon terrestrializes, at which time the Pokemon's type will change to its Terra type. Also, is it single? For example, when some Eevee will have a normal Terra type, but some other Eevee have a flying Terra type. So it's random. It's not a set type. So say like we have a bunch of Eevees. Some Eevees will have a normal Terra type, some will have a flying Terra type. Does that mean they can have a dragon Terra type? That'd be insane. There are 18 types, meaning there are countless combinations of Pokemon and Terra types. Terrestrializing a Pokemon allows you to enhance your battle strategies by increasing the power of any moves that have the same type of your Pokemon's Terra type, or by changing your Pokemon's weakness. When to activate this special transformation and the combination of Pokemon and Terra types you choose to use are all up to you. Find out what works best for you to gain the upper hand in battle. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are both Eevee. That's a normal type and that's a water type. Okay. So it literally is just dependent on what the Terra type is. It'll show here. So it's not a mystery then. I was wondering, like, if you saw like one of your opponent Pokemon Terra stylize, and then like how would you know what kind of type it was? It's just tied to whatever the heck kind of crown they got going on. You could tell you can terrestrialize a Pokemon once per battle, and the transformation will last until the battle ends. Okay, kind of like Mega Evolution. When a terrestrialized Pokemon uses a move that matches its Terra type, and at least one of its original types, the boost to the move's power will be even greater. So you're gonna have that stab boost, plus a Terra type boost. Oh, wonder about how much. Stab boost is double. What would Terra type be? Like 1.5? Another double? 4 times? That would be insane. You just freaking rock them. You will need a Terra Orb to terrestrialize a Pokemon. Only select trainers in the Paldea region are allowed to carry this special item. Once you terrestrialize a Pokemon, your Terra Orb will lose all its terrestrial energy, and you won't be able to use it again until it's been recharged. Oh, okay. So you can't do it all willy-nilly. You can charge your Terra Orb if you touch crystals overflowing with terrestrial energy, or go to a Pokemon Center. Alright. Only select trainers, meaning everyone that's playing. Okay, that's interesting. Definitely a bit of a game changer. It'd be interesting on how it works mechanically. I'm not too sure with it yet, but we'll see. It doesn't look like it looks more like a. It definitely feels more Mega Evolution rather than having Z crystals or anything. Z crystals give you a different move, right? A bonus move, a special move. But this one, it just gives you a different type and some extra damage if you can. But that's about it. Look the way you want to when you explore the Paldea region. You can now make changes to your character's eye shape, mouth shape, and more to look the way you want to look. Oh, they're finally adding stuff like that, eh? You can of course change your hairstyle, hair color, eyebrows at salons too, so look at your best when you treasure hunt. Nice. Ranging from short sleeves and shorts to warm blazers, the Academy has 4 different kinds of uniforms in total. Additionally, you can collect a wide variety of accessories from boutiques, wear your favorite items, and try out different styles along the way on your adventure. So they're saying you can only wear Academy themed uniforms, right? But you can have different accessories, like glasses, gloves, hats. But as long as you're wearing one of the 4 different kinds of uniforms, you're fine. You can wear any kind of hat or whatever you want. I don't know about that, but I guess it does make sense that you're in school, right? You're in an academy. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not too thrilled, but I am happy about being able to change your eye shape, mouth shape, and just really putting more customization in your character. I think that's cool. Well, I'm excited to see how that is. Alright, I think that's about it, really. I'm excited. I'm excited. There's some things that are, you're always going to be skeptical of in Pokemon games, upcoming Pokemon games, but some things you're going to be excited about, but, one step at a time. We'll see how it goes. Overall, I'm still excited. Not too excited about riding your legendary. I'm really stuck on that, aren't I? Alright. Yeah, well, that's about it. I think we've gone through everything that we could have. So yeah, arriving November 18th, 2022, you can pre-order all the good stuff, and you can subscribe to their newsletter. So yeah, if you enjoy the video, if you have any comments or something you'd like to discuss, always hit that comment section. I'm always willing to have a good discussion with you. Like, subscribe, bell notification, all that good stuff, and we'll see you around.